What's up, Sagittarius friends? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I am back to do your reading for July 1st through the 15th of 2017. So this reading is going to be for anyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the sign of Sagittarius. You can also check this out if you have Venus in Sagittarius or your 7th house, which would be your relationship house. So based upon the overwhelming response that I got to the love readings I did last time, I am doing a love reading again. If you are particularly attached to the general readings, never fear, because they will be back, so don't dump me just yet. But you got to give the people what they want, I suppose, and I got a huge response to the love readings. So just ordinary business out of the way. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information that you need is in the description box below. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a few more details on that, because there have been some questions. So I won't bore the people who are not interested with a long intro. Let's just get started. So this time around, I am going to be using the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight for your reading, Saggies. And I'm going to be using the, let me turn this around, the Earth Magic Oracle cards as your overall piece of advice for your reading. So once again, 6-card reading, love reading. We're going to be looking at you and what's going on in the physical world. Also on a deeper level, we are going to be looking at the same for the other, which could be your committed partner, just a person of interest, or if you are completely single, you could keep an eye out for this person. I did want to point out too, if you're completely single, if you're somewhere in between, if you have an ex that you're looking at, listen to all 3 scenarios, and if it applies, you'll know. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's just get started with where you are in the physical world right now. So we have the Knave of Pentacles. The world is your oyster a little bit here. This is ready for new ideas, ready for new projects. Bring it on. I can do this. Look at how far I've come. I'm ready to go even further. I'm fabulous. Check me out. So this is a really positive energy to have going on in your life right now. Way to go, Saggies. It's, it can talk about things like going back to school, getting a new job, yada, yada. You've heard that about the Knave of Pentacles. But really in this deck in particular, and in this deck, the meanings are quite a bit different than like your traditional Rider-Waite meanings. And so keep that in mind if you see some cards that you recognize, but I'm describing something completely different. That's the reason why. This person has actually, even though they're a knave, they've come really far. They have had a lot of experiences so far. Look at this long path that he has already traveled down. You can see that, in the distant past there was not much going on for him. This is coming to a place where you feel like there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of different things that you could do. This is a fresh start and feeling really positive, energetic, and actually quite confident about it. So, and he looks like Johnny Depp. A lot of these cards have that sort of look to them. I love it. So, Sag, I'm gonna stick with you for a second. What's going on with you on a deeper level right now? So we have the 9 of Cups, and in this deck, yet again, a little bit different than traditional. And this is feeling pretty on a deeper level, an emotional level. This is what's going on with the higher self, with your soul. There is some major sadness here. This is really kind of feeling underneath everything. See, this is kind of being buried by your emotions. Oceans in most tarot decks talk about emotions. This is feeling sort of overwhelmed underneath everything. But if you see, there's nowhere to go but up. That's the message in this card. Nowhere to go but up. And you're actually standing on something quite firm. You just need to push off, lift off, and swim up. And there's these swans up here to help you, okay? And see this light up at the top? That's the light at the end of the tunnel. So been feeling very emotional lately, you guys, on a deeper level, on a soul level. There's a lot of internal work that's been going on, and you do have nowhere to go but up. Now, this here is sort of the brave face that you're putting on for the world. This is legit though, you guys. This is really happening. It really is. You just are still feeling all of this on the inside, but you're pressing on, you're persevering, you're pushing through, you're looking at your options, and actually taking action on these possibilities is really what is going to sort of help you lift off emotionally and start to feel better on the inside. So I feel like Sages, you know, you guys are kind of putting on a little bit of a brave face for the world, but it's because you have seen that there is all this opportunity out there for you. There are a lot of really positive things that you could be focusing on. And even though something, and I'm thinking of a friend of mine already right now, she's going to watch this video and go, are you kidding me? But, you do know that there are a lot of different positive directions that you can take, and that is actually helping you emotionally to pull out of this a little bit. This could take a minute, okay? You could be faking it till you make it a little bit, but this is not fake, okay? The opportunities, the positivity is not fake. Your smile might be right now. That's okay. So what's going on with the other? Now, this reading is going to work if you are completely single, if you are just chatting to somebody, or if you have a committed partner. And so let me talk for a minute to people who are completely single and have no one in their life. This is someone that you could kind of keep your eye out for. The other person here has the Temperance, and these cards are not read in the reverse. I'm not reading them in the reverse at this time. Let me just say that. I'm only reading them in the upright. They've got the Temperance, so this could be another Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or just another fire sign. This could also be someone coming in, and as soon as they meet you, they've got you on their mind. It could be you that they're thinking about, but this card, this is this person in the physical world, on the outside. This person sort of has the world at their fingertips. If you look, like, she's standing perfectly balanced, even though she's kind of off kilter a little bit there. She's standing on this very sturdy stump, and she's pouring out of this cup right here. And how is it that she's got it perfectly upside down? It's not falling down here into nothingness. It's going right where she wants it to go. This is having complete control of where you want things to go, complete control of how you want things to turn out. Nothing is lost to this person. They know exactly what they're doing. They're very confident. They are also, like the traditional Temperance card, they are also extremely balanced, and they are ready to take flight at any time, okay? They're ready. It's like having all of your ducks in a row, knowing that you cannot lose. I can pour this cup out anywhere. Okay, the other person I'm talking about, this other person, they can pour a cup out anywhere, and they can will it to land wherever they'd like it to land. So this is talking in terms of projects that they are working on, pursuing you. If you meet this person and they decide they want to pursue you, this is how confident they're going to feel. This is, if it's not projects or work, it could be emotional work that they are doing, creative endeavors. I get the feeling this person may be extremely artistic. So keep your eye out, Saggy, for someone who looks like that if you have no one in your life. And what's going on with them on a deeper level is the Three of Cups here. So they feel... They feel like they have every right to sit and hang out and bask a little bit and maybe indulge a little bit, relax. This is like some Netflix and a bottle of wine, or, you know, whatever you like to do. But it's like, don't bother me. I'm peaceful. I'm chilling. I've done the hard work. I know what's up. I can't lose. I'm in complete control of this situation. I'm getting an itch on a nose. So I'm right on that one. I'm in total control. And you know what? I am going to go ahead and kick back and relax a little bit and just enjoy what I've got going on. Singles, keep an eye out for somebody who's got that going on. Casually dating people. Let's tie you two together, okay? Casually dating people. This is someone that you're sort of chatting to that looks really attractive to you right now because they've got it going on so well. You know, you might, just for a couple of you, you might, as you get to know them a little bit better, have some suspicions about maybe their habits. Maybe they like to party a little bit. You know, you might be a little suspicious of that, but that's just a couple of you. And I feel like really it's not a dangerous thing. I feel like you're in your head a little bit, you're in your emotions a little bit, and you're just kind of thinking the worst perhaps about this person. Give me a sec for... I almost feel like it's like they are so legit in what they have going on in the material world, and you are kind of faking it till you make it, that you might be a little bit intimidated by this person, but you really have no reason to be. This card here, this is just all in your head. This is all in your emotions, and this is temporary. Remember, this is just for a couple of weeks here, you guys. This is just temporary. You know, you are not behind the game on this person, okay? You're well matched. You are definitely, I feel like some Saggies are going, am I good enough for someone like this? And I'm here to tell you that you are. You absolutely are. Yeah, you are. In fact, they're actually quite impressed by this display that you're putting on. They are quite impressed by your excitement over starting new things. Even if you are kind of coming out of a hole a little bit, they're impressed with that. They're impressed with your perseverance, with your willingness to sort of do the work that's needed in order to move forward. They like it. They like what they see. Completely committed couples. You know, you've had a little bit of a period of depression, and you are doing what you can to pull yourself out of it. You've seen the light, you've seen the possibilities and what it is that you stand to gain, what you could start, how you could make things better for yourself. Your partner has been, you know, really kind of flying high and doing okay for some time now. And they're just glad that you are sort of rising to the occasion to join them in this new state of mind, in this better way of feeling. You know, so they're happy. It looks good. It looks really good. They're pleased with you. They're proud of you. So, what is the status of the relationship right now, you guys? So, for completely single people with no one in their life who are just sort of keeping an eye out for somebody who looks like this, these next two cards are the cards that might apply to you the least. But wait until the end of the 2 weeks, or even till the end of the following month, honestly, to watch these energies play out, and you could find yourself in this situation. So something to keep an eye out on. You guys have the King of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, both of you, for your deeper selves, for what's going on underneath, I forgot to point out that you guys both have water energy going on there. So how fitting that we have water energy happening on the inside for both of you. I do just want to point that out. So you guys are on the same page in a sense that way. But what's the status of the relationship? Completely single, folks. If you see somebody come in real super fast, this is going to be a very fiery union. There's going to be a lot of charm. You're going to find them to be, hi Trav, hello. You're going to find them to be very charming. They are going to find you to be very charming. The two of you as a couple are going to be really cute and adorable, kind of fiery, kind of passionate. Are you going to, sorry. The two of you are going to come across to the outside world as very passionate. You're going to hear the phrase, get a room, you guys. You're going to hear that if you come together as a brand new couple. If you are just casually dating this person, just chatting to this person, you could see it moving in this direction here pretty quickly. Even if it is just casual, the spark is definitely there. The flirtation is high. Fiery, passionate energy, lots of text messages happening, and it does show the promise of being a more committed, stable, what's the word? Just solid union. It's going to happen pretty quickly. I mean, he's distracting me. I'm sorry. It's going to happen pretty quickly where it's like, move. Where the two of you will become a hard and fast couple rather quickly if you are just casually dating and chatting to somebody, okay? So that's going to move forward pretty quickly for you guys. And it is, it's that whole honeymoon phase. It's being in the throes of passion. It's lots of cuddling and kissing and that kind of thing. And like I said, people telling you to get a room. If I am talking to totally committed folks, this is the passion, perseverance, and maturity that comes with a King of Wands that is propelling the two of you forward together. Okay, that passion and security is what really moved your partner to stand by you while you were going through this, okay? Even though they're feeling pretty good on the inside, they see what you were going through. They were there for you. They support you. You're coming out of the dark, and they are oh so glad to meet you there and get back to the fun stuff and get back to the practical stuff as well. Kings are practical, not just kings of pentacles. Kings, not just the King of Pentacles. Kings are practical. This is solid stuff. This is a real secure foundation in a relationship. Okay, so you guys are ready to sort of get back on track, start moving forward with your life, making plans, doing things. It's looking beautiful. So where are we headed in the future for this relationship? Well, you know, you got me a little bit stumped, but you got the Knave of Chalices, okay? So this is a less mature energy than where you're at in the present moment. So, you know, I feel like if, let me just say this. If you've been going through this and you're finally coming out of it and you're starting to see the light and you're lifting your head up again and moving forward, your partner has been flying, Travis. Ass right in your face. I'm sorry. I don't edit. You know I don't edit. If you watch me at all, you know I don't. So your partner has been flying high and also taking their time to relax and have a good time and celebrate. Now that you are out of the dark and you guys are back on track again, okay, stable and solid again, moving forward, we could sort of revert backward a little bit to some of those earlier times, okay, to some of that. You could even find yourself moving backward into a honeymoon phase, okay. This is a little bit of a dreamy card, okay. This card kind of talks about, you know, see this guy here, he's ready to leap into love. He's ready to leap into something emotional. He's ready to leap forward. However, everything that he thinks he knows about love is only what he's read in books, right? And what he stands to learn is all of the things that we garner from actual experience. Okay, so you could be sort of floating into your head a little bit as a couple, feeling really good about coming out of the dark, reverting back to that honeymoon phase, and kind of forgetting all of the lessons that you have learned as a couple. It's funny, it's like you're moving backward, but in a good way. And it's a temporary little piece of bliss where you sort of forget all of the trials and tribulations that you've been through in the past. You forget that the hard-earned experiences that you have garnered are what you really need to contemplate when you're making decisions going into the future. You're just kind of new and green again. Okay, so enjoy it. Don't stay there, but enjoy it. It will be fun. It looks good. It looks like a lot of Netflix and snuggling and Chinese takeout and that sort of thing. So that's great for couples. Again, for people who are completely single, you know, you could see somebody coming in and it moving forward very, very quickly, very passionately, and it is certainly going to make you forget about this for a little while. Same for casually dating folks, really. If you're already chatting to somebody, same thing. You could see it move forward very, very quickly, and you're going to enjoy yourself. I already covered couples, so let's take a look at your Earth Magic Oracle card as your overall piece of advice. You got the Winter Solstice, and what a bummer because it's summer, Sag. But you got the Winter Solstice reflection. So this is your reminder. This is your piece of advice over the next couple of weeks, you guys. You have been through a difficult time, Sag. Your partner is doing okay, but you have had a tough time. You're pulling through it, okay? You're moving forward, absolutely. But this card is calling upon you to, hang on a sec. Good for you for moving forward. Glad you're feeling better. However, there is a place and a time to look back and reflect a little bit on what occurred, what brought you down, how you got there, what you may have missed, the mistakes you may have made that brought you to that low place. And even though a lot of times we get the advice, and this is what you're doing right here is moving forward, we get the advice to just move forward, move on, you know, leave it in the past. This card explains to you that there is an appropriate time to sit down, take a few minutes, and reflect upon what has happened, how you got to the place you were, how can you maybe avoid going there again in the future. And so oftentimes when we come out of some sort of depression or funk, we're feeling so good to be out of it, we don't ever want to think about it again. That card is telling you it is a good idea to spend even a small period of time reflecting, thinking, journaling. Absolutely journal. Journaling, I'm getting really strong, so that you can look back on it later. If you feel yourself starting to slip again, you can see how it is that you landed yourself in the position last time, so that you can take a different path this time, so that you can stay on this path and you can meet this person here. Oops, I'm sorry. Grab the wrong one. So you can meet this person here. And how gorgeous is that? That's beautiful. So that's where you want to land the next time around. Okay? Or that's where you want to stay. That's the energy that you want to try to maintain, because it's a good one. So Saggies, thank you so much for joining me. This was a really nice love reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if this resonated with you. Do you like the love readings? You know, talk to each other about your situations. And to my returning subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you, especially to those of you who have been with me since the very beginning, because subscribers have been shooting through the roof in the last month or so. I don't really know what's going on in the universe right now, but it's the channel is starting to blow up a little bit. I mean, you know, it's not like blown up or anything, you know, but things are really moving along. And so thank you to those who have been with me from the beginning. I love you very, very much. So a little information about private readings. So in the description box below, you will find my email. You will also find a list of my prices according to the duration of reading that you would like to purchase. And you will find my PayPal link. All you do is click on it and it takes you directly to a page where you submit your payment information. So you'll shoot me an email that you're interested. Please tell me the length of reading that you're interested in. Please tell me what you would like to talk about. And I will respond usually within 24 hours or less with what availability I have. So please be on the lookout for my response, because I can only secure the appointment time for you once the payment has been received. Okay, you have to understand that I do get a lot of inquiries and people saying, yeah, I want to do a reading. Yeah, that time sounds good. And then several days go by and there's no payment and somebody else is ready to pay for that time slot. So I'm going to give it to them. So keep that in mind once you start corresponding with me. I do like to move pretty quickly to get that appointment time secured for you. Okay. So that's just a little heads up. And again, all of my email and the link to my PayPal, it's all in the description box. Remember, I also do I do readings by phone or by Skype. Okay, is my preference. I will do a video reading for you, although I don't care to so much because I can't connect with you. So when you send your email, if you're serious about getting a reading, please include your phone number or your Skype information along with it, so I don't have to hound you for that info 24 hours before your reading. So be prepared to give me all of the information that I need so we can secure a time for you. All right, Saggies? So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again on July 16th. And until then, you know what to do. Take very, very good care and be well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Sag.